topic that we have taken up for discussion is India's energy security, challenges and opportunities. Praveer, would you like to comment on this quality of coal issue? And what is because you all have also been depending a lot on imported coal and so there are a lot of uncertainties in your Mundra, this project now.
As far as the distribution company is concerned, it is at the end of the tunnel in terms of the availability of power. And since there are certain norms under which the power is produced and supplied, one has to only pay as per the whatever is the tariff which is fixed by the regulator. So in a regulated environment, you are actually under compulsion to pay for whatever is approved and whatever is supplied to you. I would just like to mention a couple of things which are happening in the world and how it will impact the Indian power sector in the next 10 to 15 years. The first issue that is happening is that the Paris Accord and the pressure which is there in the world, and I think it is for real that environment is going to play a very, very important role. And the pollution which has been there and the commitments that have been given by countries, all the 193 countries, that will push countries to now go for non-carbon fuel for generation of power. So I think this is something which the writing is very much on the wall. The second is the technology. For the first time, we are seeing that the technology is such whereby the emphasis which was always there on the supply side, where large generating plants were being set up, and this is something which has been happening for more than 100 years. Large generating plants, large transmission, and then the distribution. I think it is moving from the supply side to the demand side, whereby distributed generation will play a very, very important role. And the distributed generation, when we talk of, most of it is renewable. And renewable not on its own as it is, but renewable with energy storage, renewable with demand response, renewable with demand side management, renewable with technology where you can control your load. So I think the paradigm shift that is happening from large generation, large supply to distributed generation, distributed utilization of energy. And I think that's where the world will move in next 10 to 15 years. That's where India is also moving. So there are a whole lot of technology changes which are happening, and I think we need to quickly move from our mindset of large plants, large carbonized stations to decarbonized and non-fossil fuel stations, which will help us to meet our future power requirement.